Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining the webinar. This is Heather Creven from Nebraska Recycling Council, and we are going to go ahead and get started. Nebraska Recycling Council is a statewide, member-based, charitable nonprofit supporting collaboration between communities, businesses, solid waste, and recycling industries to improve recycling collection and infrastructure. Our mission is to maximize the economic and environmental benefits of resource recovery in Nebraska. We are proud to have Nebraska's most comprehensive online recycling guide and welcome your organization, business, or community onto it. In this webinar, you will learn how to add your listing to Recycle Search, the platform for the Nebraska Recycling Council's online recycling guide. Today, I will give you a tour and go through the steps one by one. But first, I want to show you our website, which is www.nrcne.org. You can see up here at the top, there is a toggle for the recycling guide. If you click on it, it gives you a little bit more information. You can find out where to recycle almost anything. The Nebraska Recycling Guide is your premier reuse and recycle resource, letting you search for over 100 types of materials by organization or by location within a search radius you select. You can even find special recycling events nearby. Set your location and then use keyword searches such as bicycles, electronics, television, medications, tree trimmings, musical instruments, baby gear, cartons, textbooks, shoes, etc. to find the best resources near you. In addition, you can find a written guide on how to add yourself to the recycling guide by clicking on this user guide link here. If you click on the Nebraska Recycling Guide, it's going to take you to Recycle Search. Here you can find recycling drop-off locations, resources, and more. You can search by material or by organization name, and you can also change your location. So the first step in getting on Nebraska Recycling Council's online recycling guide is to join ReTrack. To create your Recycle Search profile, and to do that, you need to go to recyclesearch.com/about. And this is what that looks like. You're going to have to scroll halfway down on the page to find the register button, and it's right here. On this page, you'll need to enter your first name, your last name, your email, confirm your email, set a password, confirm your password, and then create my account. After you have created your account, you will have to activate your ReTrack Connect account, and you will receive an email from ReTrack Connect. To complete the registration, you must verify your email address by clicking on the activation button in the email that you receive. Remember to check your spam folder. Sometimes automated messages get caught up in there. Once you have your account, you can go back here and hit the login. So I'm going to log into my account. And this is what it looks like. The next step for you will be to add a profile. So if you click on My Profiles, you can add a profile. Here you can enter in your organization name. You're going to want to select your organization type. So whether you're a business, consultant, end market, manufacturer, reuse, thrift store, composting facility, landfill, recycling facility, transfer station, city, county, nonprofit, buyback center, drop-off location, hauler, recycler. Obviously, there's lots of different categories, and you're going to want to pick only one that is most prominent to your business or organization. Here you want to enter in your contact information, your title, email, phone, fax, website, all that pertain to you. So I'm going to go back to my profiles and click on the one that I have already set up and edit. So here you can see I've entered in our organization name, selected us as a consultant, put in my name, title, email, address, we don't have a fax, and website. The second tab is where you are. This is address-based, so you do have to have an address to be on the recycling guide. And here you can see my address is 610 J Street, and it's already populated the rest of the information in Google Maps for me. The third tab is what you share on Recycle Search. So this is what the people will actually see. So if I hit edit on this one, you can see that the contact is not my name, it's Recycling Specialist. You can see that the email is not my email, it's our generic email, info@nrcne.org. And the phone number is just our direct line, no extensions. I have our hours in here. If you have social media, you can put it in here. I have a description about us. And then if I had notes, so this would be like special hours or maybe exceptions to your hours of operation or things that you charge for, etc., can all be added in here. So from here, you can go down to materials collected. And if I click on this edit button, oops, wrong one. There we go. You can see, you can click on a material category to expand it. You can check the box next to each material your organization accepts, and you can use the check all button to check all materials in a waste stream or material category. If I expand on this, so if I was a recycler and I accepted commingled, that's where that is. Here's the different types of glass. Obviously, being a consultant, I don't accept any recycling materials. But say I just did aluminum cans, I would just select that. There's other recycling that has specialized items like art supplies, baby gear, bicycles, cork, dishes, fireworks, etc. Paper, all the different kinds of paper, plastics, and then textiles, clothing, shoes, tires, and the different kinds of tires, solid waste, household hazardous waste, and batteries, light bulbs, medications and medical waste, organics, construction and demolition, and then also electronics. So once I've selected all of the things that I am accepting, then I can go in and save it or update it. From here, we are back at the My Profiles. I can add frequently asked questions. So let's say I'm a glass recycler and I can put in here, what colors of glass do you recycle? And I can put the answers. Once I update this, then when they log on to my profile, it will show up here on this front page. So here you can see this is what my profile looks like. Nebraska Recycling Council consultant, my address. Here's a click that you can email us. You can visit our website. And here are my hours of operations, and here's the map, and you can get directions. If I was a collector, and we can just do a quick search for someone who does aluminum. And when we view theirs, then you can see the materials collected. You can click on this to expand it. And so that is what the public is seeing when they do a search in this database for Recycle Search. So once you've added your profile, a couple of things that I want to point out to you is that in order to update or make changes to your profile, all you have to do is log in. And then from My Profiles, obviously you can select the edit. So you can make any changes just by clicking this edit button. At any time, you can toggle right here between public and private. When a profile is set to public, the unique URL is displayed and the profile is searchable on recyclesearch.com. When a profile is set to private, the profile cannot be found, and the information for the organization is still available on this page. So it'll still be available on My Profiles, it's just not public, it's set to private. The edit icon obviously is found on all sections of your profile, and during the editing process, process, you always have to hit save at the bottom of each section. You can also edit the My Materials list at any time, and every time you click on the My Profile, it takes you back to the overview of all the possible information you can edit for the organization. If you are a multi-organization that has multiple locations, you will need to enter a profile for each address. So to add an additional location, you'll have to start again with adding a profile, entering all the information, the location, recyclable, search profile, and materials collected, and then save it. You do not have to create a new account. You can have more than one profile under one account, and they will all be listed individually. If you want to delete a profile, you do not have to delete it. You can just make it private, like this one is made now. Let's toggle it back to public. If you do want to delete one, you have to make it private so that no one can see it, like we just did. And then you have to delete the organization from your account. So if you go back to my profile, you have to go to Heather Creven and my organization, and right here I can delete it. So if I hit this button, it's going to ask me to confirm it, and then I can say yes, and it will delete it from my profile. So I'm going to go back to this one and just change it to public. I invite you to send any questions to me. Here you can see my phone number, 402-436-2384, extension 1002, and my email address, hcreven@nrcne.org. And I can assist you in getting your organization and your information on a recycling guide. Thank you for attending.